Hey everyone, it's Jeremy here. I found a question on the actual FM forum site that I was interested in this morning. Someone had posted it, sent it to others and me, and it intrigued me. So I thought I would try to answer it. It was about being able to click on an image, set a tag there that then takes the user to that particular record. And I thought that was a great idea. The One of the replies went back to a product that I worked with at Geist Interactive called GoDraw, which is no longer for sale, but the underlying drawing library could have worked. But then, as I was driving to get a haircut, I remembered that I had done this sample well before I knew JavaScript and what I was doing. I built this when I was at Soliant Consulting. And so what I thought I would do was try to update this. So let's try it and see what we got. So this is old. It's many years old now. It's probably, what is it, 2024? It's probably at least 8 or 9 years old. But the idea was that you could click on something over here and you could then put a coordinate on the place where that office was located. So the coordinates are at 589 and 125. And then you could change the color. That was kind of cool. Notice that there's a little bit of refresh happening, which I don't like. Luckily, everything is pretty fast. But this is pretty cool for someone who really didn't know JavaScript back then. May still not, but this was cool. So the idea, and then I can come down here and I can change the size of the markers. So if I load it up again, I don't know, let's just do this. That doesn't work. That doesn't seem to work. That's fine. Doesn't matter. So what I want to do is update this. Now, if I look at the HTML, let's bring in the HTML, and we'll find that it's pretty old and outdated. This is using the substitute method, where we've got data coming in, we've got colors coming in as substitutions. Those come from here. Those were basically the XY coordinates of each of the dots, and then we've got the colors, and then we actually have the background image is a base 64. So and then there's a calculation field and all this stuff. So let's try this. I was looking at this code and it's not awful. Well, it is because it's old. So I will say that. Let me adjust this so that we can see it a little bit better. It's not horrible, but it is pretty outdated. So I had a flash of inspiration. It's using jQuery, and I literally just picked this off the internet before we had ChatGPT to understand how this works. And it's an interesting thing that I did here. So I want to replicate this, but I want to bring this into the modern century. So I want to use some modern JavaScript. So what I did is, don't tell anybody, is I went to ChatGPT and I asked it, I said, here's the code, help me update it. Can you suggest any updates to it? Now, I already knew some of the updates, like get rid of the word var, although I don't know if it did that. Yeah, it did. But what it suggested, the biggest thing it was suggested was to get rid of jQuery, instead of use some other stuff that it has. So I'm going to just take this and see what happens. It gave me some good code and I understand it pretty well. We're adding in this part, we're adding a document, we're adding an event listener to the document, we're adding a click event, and wherever I click, I'm going to get the coordinates of that space. So a lot of this doesn't change, except for, of course, we're getting rid of the old FileMaker method. If you saw that here, down, you didn't see it, but right here, we're using the FMP URL. I'm going to get rid of that, and I'm not going to bring data in this way. So let's get started and see what we can come up with. All right, first thing I'll do is create a new project. Always takes me a minute to spell things correctly, especially when I'm talking. Then I'll do npx at integrating magic, Create JS in FM widget. Okay. I'm going to call this diagram marker. The original post asked if we could put some text on it. And so I'm kind of interested in that as a follow-up to this to see if I can. All right, so let's get in there, CD diagram marker, and then code period. All right, so now we've opened it up here. I can get rid of the terminal, and I'll keep this open, but it's not going to be fully necessary. Let me do one thing. There we go. Okay, so we're in that project. I'm not going to use any JavaScript library. I'm going to try this without, but I am going to use ChatGPT to help me with this. So let's see. It added some code here. I'm going to copy this and paste it in. This is going to be a little bit difficult. Not this one. It's going to be a little bit difficult because I'll have to get an image going. There's a lot of setup to this, but npm run. Wait, what? What's going on? Did I not? Oh, I don't know what that was. Okay. I don't know why I didn't open up in there. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me expand this again. Hold on. Okay. So now we're in there. npm start. And then I'm going to go into my source, my index.js, and just paste all this stuff in there. I'm going to I have an empty array, and I'm going to put in some colors. I'm going to go ahead and put in some, I don't actually know, I can't recall how this was when it first started. So we're just going to see how this works. All right. Gotta get rid of this. I'll just put in, I'm not sure what this A is about, so I'll have to look at it. I'm really just trying to get this, trying to see if there's any way that this works. All right, so I'll hide that one. Expand this out. Now the idea was to, let's get rid of the stuff inside here for now. Eventually we got to bring a diagram in there, but I want to see what's happening when I click on a space. So let's see. Does anything happen? Can't find variable A. Okay, so let's go back to our JavaScript. Oh, that's because this should be that, and I don't need my symbols. I can't remember what this A is. I think it's about, oh, you know what? It's about when the user is, quote, opens the record, opens the web viewer to be clicked on, then, actually, I don't know. Let's see, if check doesn't equal A, if check doesn't equal A, so I'll just say that it's B. I don't know. We'll figure that out. All right, load it. I'm going to bring up the inspector again and do a quick, oh, interesting. Okay, so hello world. Oh my gosh. What just happened here? Okay, let's hold on. Let's get rid of this for now. And let's make, so what it's doing, I can see it. You can see it, it's just not wide enough. So let's see what we can come up with. What are we doing? We're doing a square. We're doing a size here. So let's do a size of 100 and a height of 20. I don't know. We're just figuring stuff out here. Load it. Click. Hello world. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try. Oh, here it is. Okay. 120. Okay. Okay. Oh, not too shabby. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So now then I can do this and I can do, ooh, hello again. Oh, cool. Um, um, integrating. Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure what these colors are, and those look pretty awful. But so right now I'm not doing anything. But these have I'm not storing any of this, but these have XY coordinates, and so ideally I'm saving those back to FileMaker, and then I can bring them up again and load them back into the web viewer. So let's do that first. But it's kind of working. I actually, I'm wondering. So let's see. When do I click? I click, does that. It grabs the coordinates, text, and then we text content, we add to it, and then we append to it. And then what I want to do is, let's do this. Let's do console.log, added square, and we're going to say text at mouse x mouse y. We probably want to do I have a color? I do have a color in here, but it might be, I'm not sure what the color is. All right, so if I do this, one, what did I console there? Okay, added square one at 364, set 178, and with color 360. Now, because I'm using JavaScript, let's go ahead and put this into a, I'm going to use some AI here. Convert, create a JS object with the information from this console.log. Call the variable square info. Let's see what this does. Nice. Okay, that worked. Great. Okay. Now there's a couple things I can do. I can get rid of this and I can get rid of this. In JavaScript, when the property is the same word as the variable, then we're good. Let's do a console log of that. And then what I need to do is I need to save it back to FileMaker. So we'll get there, but let's try this again. How's it going? I really want this to expand. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, that worked. I don't know. Okay, that's good. All right. So great. Because I'm not using React or anything, I don't know where I'm going to. What am I doing, Jeremy? I can create an array. I've got an array right here. So let's add that to the array, and we'll say the array dot push square info. Okay. Great. And now, because I know what I want to do next, I'm going to create a window dot fetch points equals nothing. And then we'll say FileMaker dot perform get points the array. Okay, so what's it called? VS Code's GitHub Copilot is helping me out. Beautiful. Let's go over to FileMaker and create that script. Did I call it fetch or get points? Okay. Get points. Get points. No space. Set variable param get script parameter, and then set field We'll put that in the data, and we'll do param. Now, just like forgot a step in the JavaScript, go over to my JavaScript. The array is JSON is a JavaScript object. I need to stringify it. JSON.stringify the array. There we go. All right. So let's go back here. This is a problem. I mean, I'm gonna need to fix that because I don't want it to always be on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too much. So I gotta use FileMaker to turn it on, to turn on the click mechanism. All right, so I'm just gonna put that there, and then I'll drag the data in here. We'll just do a get points, JSON, format elements, param. All right, good. So then I gotta create a button. I'll just drag this over, it's fine. That called get points. Now, of course, this can run any time. It could probably run, it might be best to just run it every time I click on a point, so I don't have to. But for now, we'll control it, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's load the widget. Let's click. Click 1, click 2, click 3, and then I'll say get points, and nothing happened. Let's see, did I get an error? Nope. Oh, you know why? Come on, Jeremy. I got to do fetch points, and I've got to do I've got to grab this. I got to grab the widget or the function name and this and this. So this is how I'm going to call that function called, what was it called? Fetch points. Boy, I have a lot of trouble with my names of variables and functions and all this stuff. So apologize for that. All right, let's try this. Now this button right here needs to run. This is the return, right? This is the callback. So maybe just to be clear on my end, I'm going to put CB underscore get points, and then I will go back into my JavaScript and update that name. Okay. So let's give this a try. Boom. So click 1, click 1, click 2, click 3, and then get points. Still, I'm not record is missing. Okay. Oh, that's because I don't. Jeez, I don't have a record here. All right. So as again, load the widget. Click 1, click 2, click 3, and then get points. Look at that. That is so cool. Okay. So now when I load this, oh yeah, this is beautiful. When I load this, that will come in to the array. So I don't actually need this. No, I don't need this. This is the overriding function here that makes sure that DOM is loaded, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to copy all this. I'll go window.load diagram click equals, I'm going to bring in some JSON, and that all goes in there. The JSON will be const object equals JSON.parse JSON, and then the array is object dot points. We'll do that. So in my load web viewer script, load widget script, it goes and fetches the data. Inside of here, I'm just going to set this as that value. I don't have to go to all this trouble, but I've already got it set up, so I might as well just keep it. It comes in, it's an array, and it's just called points. And then that gets passed into the web viewer right here, so that's great. Okay, so now, oh, and then, okay, so that comes in, it becomes that. Okay, I'm gonna just set or blank, and I'll fix that in a bit. But I wanted to start off empty, a valid array if there's nothing in here, like it's a new record or something. All right, so I load the widget. Didn't work. Did I get an error? Nope, no error. Let's console log. Okay, and let's run through the script. Make sure that's correct, the JSON. Yep, it's right there. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think, well, let's see. Okay, so it comes in fine. And why is it not? Let's load it again. Why is it not even console logging? Oh, because I'm not calling this damn function from JavaScript, from the web viewer. So let's put that in. I'm trying to do this quickly before another meeting. I'm gonna have to take a break in 8 minutes, then I'll come back to this. So let's try this now. Load widget. Okay. So now we got an error. All right, gotta fix this. Okay, so this. Okay, so yeah, it's this, and we don't. That's not the. What is it? It's X, Y, text, and color. Okay, so X, Y, color. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do here. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. We're gonna say const X, Y, color, and I'll just do text. Okay. So let's try that. I know the text isn't going to be loaded, but okay, still getting an error. Can't find variable this X. Oh, I didn't change that. Okay. So X, Y, and then the color. Okay. So let's try that again. Still nothing. Okay, so the loaded points are coming in. X, Y, 217. All right, so let's see. Create element div. Oh, document.body append child square. So we've got a body in my HTML, but I'm going to go ahead and create a div ID of diagram, and I'm going to put it into there. Document, let's see, we'll do const diagram div equals document dot get element by ID diagram div, and then we'll do diagram div dot append child. Come on, what is going on here? Diagram div. My HTML. Oh, div. Okay, we're kind of getting somewhere. All right, so the points are coming in. We're just not. Document that create the element div square dot style. Oh, no, that's fine. Object dot assign. This is interesting to me. Object dot assign square style. I'm not sure what ChatGPT is telling me here. Object dot assign. So we're taking this object, we're assigning it a style, and we're assigning the style. What if I just got rid of this? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look this up. So let's go and look it up quick. JavaScript object.assign copies all the enumerable properties. Target source. Okay, so I don't know why it's saying we want to JavaScript set style of div. Let's look up this. So this is what I was trying to do. Style.color. We're going to try to do this instead. I don't know why that's not working. Let's do a console log of the square. Load it. Okay, so there we go. Oh, okay. Oh, so the text isn't coming in. Because the text isn't coming in, there's nothing there. So let's add the text. We'll do square dot it equals text. Look at that. Okay, so the coloring is off. We'll fix that. But now these are fine. So if I add another one, click 4, and another one, then I'm gonna just take a snapshot of this in my head. Get points. Got them all. Great. Let's load it. Interesting. It's not the same. It's totally messed up. Okay, so there's something that I got to work on. So I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take a break. I'll come back and I'm gonna finish this. But we're on our way. We're on our way. All right. Stay tuned for the next one, and yeah, we'll enjoy this time. Talk to you later.